Did you know that there are 3 ways to publish your book? Hey, it's Brian Dixon from Hope Books. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 ways for you to publish your book. I mean, can you imagine being a published author, finally holding your book in your hands? Like, how cool would that be, right? It's really admirable. So if you've been dreaming about publishing a book for a long time, writing a book, this video is going to help you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the process. The first way that you can publish your book is self-publishing. You probably heard about this before, right? Like, you can be your own publisher. It's 2025. You can be your own publisher. Like, anybody who tells you can't be your own publisher, of course you can be your own publisher. You could build your own house too. But do you? You can literally build your own car. Like, can you imagine what that car would be like if you built it yourself? Like, what in the world? So self-publishing is a thing, okay? Self-publishing basically means you become the publisher. So you're in charge of editing your book. Writing your book, yes, you're the author. You're not just the author, you're also the publisher, right? So you're the author, but then you also have to get your book edited, formatted, the laying out of like the structure of the page and, just making sure it looks good, and the cover design, the marketing copy, the making sure the spine of the book looks good, putting the barcode, figuring out the ISBN number. There's a lot there, okay? That is self-publishing. The coolest thing, though, about self-publishing is you get to keep 100% of the total revenue. 100%. How cool is that, right? So if you are like, I really want to learn this thing, and maybe you have a background in graphic design or project management, you can self-publish a book. And that's the first way of publishing your book. The second way to publish a book is called traditional publishing. This is where you get picked by an author, kind of the traditional big 5 authors, right? The ones in New York City. You find an agent. An agent represents you. An agent signs you and says, hey, I see what she's doing. I see her social media. I see her email list. I see her podcast. I see her speaking tour. She's got some traction. Do you have traction? Do you have an audience that is following you right now? Do you have hundreds of thousands of followers? When you post on Instagram, does it blow up? Do you have people calling to book you on stages? Do you have a large platform? Because that is what a traditional publisher looks for. They look for a platform. And if you have a platform, you can get a good book deal, okay? You get an agent to represent you. You work on a book proposal. And then that agent shops your book to different publishers and tries to get you a deal, a publishing deal. And the way that that works is that the publisher says, we'll give, $10,000, $50,000, $1 billion zillion for you to write your book. And that's not actually money for you. That's called an advance on royalties. So for every book that is sold, there's something called royalties. That's what the author gets paid for the book. It's kind of like actors get royalties for movies. The movie does well, you get paid more. Movie doesn't do well, you don't get paid, right? So, or not the royalties, you still get some money. But basically the way that a traditional publisher works is they advance you the money on the royalties from the book. So if the book sells 1,000 copies and there's a net profit of $3 per book, that's $3,000 of profit. They usually keep about 85%, and then you get about 15%, okay? So you get a couple $100 from those books selling. Generally, it's about 15%. That's traditional publishing. The problem with traditional publishing is you got to be pretty famous, pretty well-known in your space in order for them to pick you. The traditional publisher has to pick you. You have a big enough platform, and they feel like they can not just make their money back, but they can also make some income from your book, which leads us to the third way to publish. And this really is the growing way to publish your book, and it's called hybrid publishing. Now, hybrid publishing is a blend of the two. So it's the best of the world of self-publishing, because it's your message. You get to choose the book cover. You get to choose the words that go in it, but it has the services of a traditional publisher. So the editing, the book cover design, the layout, some of the marketing help, stuff like that. So take self-publishing, traditional publishing, put them together. That's called hybrid publishing. Now, there's some great hybrid publishers out there and some really shady ones. So you got to find a good one. And that's what we do at Hope Books. At Hope Books, we have a coaching program, which is part of our hybrid publishing. So all these books that you're seeing right here we have published at Hope Books. We charge a tuition to be part of our program. We give a 50% royalty. But the best part of Hope Books is the community, because you get to work with other authors who are on the same journey as you are. And that's the third way to get published, is hybrid publishing. So what about you? What kind of publishing makes the most sense for where you're at? Self-publishing, traditional publishing, or hybrid publishing? I would love to hear from you.